Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Atlanta, Georgia, referred to by many as the entertainment center of the South, simply because this city has so much to offer. A rich history, restaurants, exciting nightlife, professional sports teams, and numerous attractions. And today we're visiting one of those attractions, World of Coca Cola. I don't know if you know this or not, but on May 8th, 1886, Coca-Cola was served for the very first time here in Atlanta, Georgia. And the World of Coca-Cola is dedicated to the history of Coca-Cola and all that is Coca-Cola. This is our second time visiting here. I love Coca-Cola. Absolutely my favorite drink. And I think the World of Coca-Cola is really cool and fun. So this will be our second time visiting World of Coca-Cola and our first time filming and taking you all along with us as we tour this museum dedicated to the beverage giant. Thanks so much for joining us on this visit. We are so happy to have you all along. And we have other attractions coming from Atlanta, so be sure to subscribe and keep getting off the couch with us, please. A lot has changed since our first visit back in 2019. There are new or newer exhibits like magic murals and the reimagined scent discovery exhibit. Of course, the other exhibits we enjoyed from our past visit, they are here for our enjoyment today as well. Before we get to the exhibits though, let's talk discounts as we always do on this channel, and we'll talk admission details as well. Discounts are available for employees of Coca-Cola, and one free ticket is granted to active duty, reserve, and retired members of the U.S. Armed Forces. There is also the Atlanta City Pass. If you're planning to visit multiple attractions while here in Atlanta, like Georgia Aquarium, World of Coca-Cola, and the National Center for Civil and Human Rights, for example, if you are going to be visiting multiple attractions, this is an excellent opportunity to save money. The Atlanta City Pass provides admission for up to 5 attractions and is valid for 9 consecutive days, starting with and including the first day that you visit an attraction. So if you're spending time in Atlanta, definitely check into the Atlanta City Pass before you start purchasing individual tickets to any of these attractions that are available through this offer. I need to mention also that there is a $20 charge for parking at the World of Coca-Cola parking garage. Directions to the garage, which you may need because there are several garages and parking options in this area, and some are even higher than $20. Those directions are located on the World of Coca-Cola website, which will include in the description box. And another mention, which is super important, at the time of our visit, May of 2023, tickets must be purchased online. And this is not a convenience thing. They are not selling tickets at the window. They have to be purchased online. And this is super important because World of Coca-Cola is currently working on timed entry, which means that if you go to their website at, let's say, 1 o'clock to buy a ticket, you may not get a ticket to enter until 3:45. Ask me how I know that. And London is taking advantage of a complimentary military ticket, and it is also a time entry ticket. And this can be a real bummer. So if you were planning to visit World of Coca-Cola first thing and then going somewhere else after that, if the time entry is still going on during your visit, you definitely have to plan ahead because you may be sitting around waiting to get into World of Coca-Cola, and that'll be all that you get to do for that day. Ask me how I know that too. So I would say you definitely want to purchase tickets ahead of time, at least the night before. We're also visiting Georgia Aquarium, and we were safe purchasing our tickets the night before, and we were able to choose whatever time we wanted to enter. And this is not obvious on their website, at least not during this time period of our visit. So I really want to stress the plan ahead aspect because this can be a huge damper on your visit, especially if you're more of a spur of the moment type of traveler. So now that we've discussed discounts and admissions in detail, let's talk more about the World of Coca-Cola. As I stated before, this attraction is located within Pemberton Place, along with the Georgia Aquarium and the National Center for Civil and Human Rights. And Pemberton, John Pemberton, was the American pharmacist who invented Coca-Cola. And the World of Coca-Cola is a museum that traces the history of Coca-Cola from its start in 18 1986 to present day. It's also an interactive experience and a tasting room of Coca-Cola beverages that are sold all around the world. Right now, we're walking through the first stop of our visit here at the World of Coca-Cola, the Loft. The Loft is like walking through Coca-Cola history, and when the presentation starts, our guide points out some of the notable artifacts that are in front of us, above us, and behind us in this exhibit. Within this loft, there are over 200 historical artifacts, including international artifacts representing more than 30 different countries. It's cool to learn about some of the artifacts from our guide, but we're not in here for a long time at all before it's time to head into the Coca-Cola Theater for a film about Coca-Cola moments of happiness around the world. And once we're out the theater, we're free to roam around the attraction as we please. The polar bear, like any celebrity, is only available at select times for pictures. And this is one of those times. So we're going to go ahead and head upstairs and join the line to get a picture. While we wait our turn, they have these cool pictures of Coca-Cola being transported all around the world. And it is time for our picture now. This polar bear is really cool. Both the eyes and mouth move. It's too much for my daughter, too realistic, so she didn't join in on the picture. Anyways, as soon as you're done with your picture, you're handed a postcard that you can use. And they also use facial identification so you can be able to find your pictures and purchase them from the machine. Also upstairs, you can catch the 3D movie here. Due to our time entry delay issues, we're going to make it a priority to see all of the new exhibits and our favorites from the last visit. So we're heading into the pop culture gallery. This is a really cool exhibit, and now they have the magic mural in here. Check this out. This is so cool. The augmented reality experience is just icing on the grand delicious cake in my opinion, because the mural is really cool anyways. This mural showcases the work of 5 female illustrators. And if you're up for doing some of your own design work, there's the My Coke Art Station. Design your very own Coca-Cola bottle or bottles, because there are so many different options to choose from. You definitely may want to do more than one, and then you can email your designs to yourself. Voila, free souvenir. The kids are really enjoying designing their own Coke bottle, but what's really holding their attention, especially my son, is the story of New Coke. When Coca-Cola changed their formula and had to change it back in just 79 days after public outrage. My son just cannot believe that people would protest Coca-Cola changing their formula. He's surprised that people, grown people, adults, would be this upset, throwing fits in the street about their drink changing. And that just tells me one thing. He has not had the time to develop the addiction, premium taste buds to truly enjoy Coca-Cola for what it is. Because I'm telling you, if this was to happen today, if my beloved Coke was taken away from me, I'm right there with my fellow beverage justice warriors on the picket line. I'm not working, no videos will be coming out on Saturdays anymore until that wrong is righted. I totally get it. I'm leaving my son to keep watching the fight for Coca-Cola Classic so I can show more of this gallery. There is a lot of cool stuff in here, and it is so colorful too. Attention American Idol fans, this is the actual sofa from American Idol Season 4. I believe that's back when I was regularly keeping up with the show. By the way, what season are they on now anyways? That show seems like it's been on forever. We could spend lots more time in here, but we must get to the tasting room. That's also upstairs. And we must get to the reimagined scent discovery, which is right next door. I'm really excited for this. This is the main reason why I want to come back and visit World of Coca Cola again. The scent discovery begins with the scent library where we are now. Within the scent library, you can test your olfactory skills and try to distinguish 5 different scents: citrus, fruity, floral, woody, and spicy. And the back of the scent box shows the beverages that have that flavor flavor. Notice I'm wearing my glasses because I'm taking this scent testing very seriously. The glasses have zero to do with my sense of smell, obviously. It just makes me feel more studious. But I'm not really getting the time to study, and I'll admit I don't have a strong sense of smell anyways. And it's really busy today, so I feel I have to keep it moving. Plus, my daughter can't read the boxes, and she wants to know, she's demanding to know what the boxes say. So after a quick and fun trip through the scent library, we're in line for the scent challenge, and we're going to discover more scents as we wait. It says press the button repeatedly to release a scent. I'm figuring some mist will shoot up, but no, the scent is actually on your hand. So after a little bit more of a wait, it is time for the scent game. You'll smell a scent. It's supposed to bring you back to a certain time in your life or help you recall a memory. And our game show host, after several guesses, lets us know what the scent actually is. Really fun game. And once the game ends, we are on to the tasting room. In the tasting room, you will find several different tasting stations serving drinks from the Coca-Cola family of beverages from all over the world, along with, on this particular day, zillions of people. It is a madhouse in here. It is jam-packed. We're getting in where we can fit in and having the chance to try flavors from all over the world, like Sparletta, Sparberry. Sparberry, is that a fruit, a berry that I just don't know about? There is a QR code that you can scan to learn more about the beverages that you'll be tasting. We're at Station 3 now, trying Mezzo Mix from Germany. I'm also going to try the Stony Ginger Beer from Tanzania. So far, I've liked everything I've tried. I'm trying my hardest to get around and try these different flavors. But not only are there zillions of people in here, my flip-flops are sticking to the floor. I am walking this slow because I'm being forced to. I feel like I'm fighting against gravity. And I've lost the fight a couple of times. My shoe has come off, not gonna lie. And people are mopping too, constantly, and the floor is still incredibly sticky. I'm still braving the sugary, sticky floor and the masses of thirsty people to try more flavors. This is aha or aha. I don't know if this is I just solved the mystery aha or more subtle, I think I may be figuring out how to do this math problem. Either way, London and the kids don't like it. I think it's okay. Now here's something my son likes. Thumbs up for Thumbs Up of India. It's spicy and still sweet. I'm giving it a thumbs up too. Toward the back of the tasting room are the more common flavors, the ones we're used to in the United States. They all say North America, so this is the North America section. And you can get the real deal here too, just a good old-fashioned Coca-Cola. I love trying the different flavors, but nothing like Coca-Cola for me. The Coke freestyle machines are here. I don't remember all of this in the tasting room in this back room before. London says it was here during our last visit. But it was a lot less crowded last time we were here, so maybe I was in a sugar coma at that point because I would have tried a lot more drinks than I've tried so far today. We have some time left before World of Coca Cola closes, so we're going to head downstairs now to the vault of the secret formula. The vault is where the most classified secret in the entire history of mankind is held, the recipe for Coca-Cola. Of course, I'm joking. So as we approach the vault, you can try your hands at the virtual tastemaker where you can create flavor combinations. There's more history about Coca-Cola and the incredible efforts involved in keeping a secret for over a century. That's a very long time to not slip up. I think my record's about 4 or 5 days. And this is the Bubble-izer. It turns you into the Coca-Cola Fizz. What do you all think of my new look? I look so happy, don't I? Being transformed into Coca-Cola Fizz makes me feel more complete than I think I've ever felt. And this is the vault. You can take a picture in front of it, but you cannot peek inside. That'd be breaking a lot of laws, I'm certain. There is another exhibit, Milestones of Refreshment. In that exhibit, there are over 1,000 artifacts on display. The exhibit starts at the very beginning, that first cup of Coca-Cola poured in May of 1886. On our way out, we'll pass by the picture stations where you can purchase your picture that was taken when you first walked into World of Coca-Cola, as well as any pictures that have been taken with the polar bear. And we'll enter the Coca-Cola store. And I'm sure you are already expecting this. There is Coca-Cola merchandise, apparel, souvenirs, you name it. Coca-Cola branded merchandise for days. So if you're a collector or you want something unique to remember your trip, shopping for a gift, whatever the scenario may be, I'd be shocked if you don't find something within this store. I'd be shocked if you don't find 2 or 3 somethings, to be totally honest. We're going to leave, and although we're out of the World of Coca-Cola building, I want to show you all Bottle Cap Cafe, something that may be beneficial during your day here at World of Coca-Cola. It's right across the way from World of Coca-Cola, and they sell sandwiches, salads, food that you can just pick up and go. They sell drinks also. And this is good too if you're spending the day at Centennial Olympic Park, which is right across the street, or one of the other attractions here within Pemberton Place. It's super easy and quick to grab something, and it's not badly priced in my opinion. The kids sandwich with apple slices are around $8, and the club sandwiches are around $11. Okay, that is the end of our excursion. Tell us your thoughts and opinions about World of Coca-Cola. Is it somewhere you like to visit? Do you already have plans to visit? I think it's fun. The kids really seem to enjoy it. Ludwig had a good time overall. It's way more hectic and unorganized than our last visit. We are here on a holiday weekend, so I'm sure the crowds added to the element of confusion and unorganization. There were a lot of employees just talking loudly, maybe even screaming, attempting to direct guests. And during some of the guided presentations, you really couldn't hear the employees, so you really couldn't hear the story and the point of the exhibits. If it was less crowded, I'd definitely do it again. The exhibits are fun. They're so much fun, and there is a new exhibit that's supposed to be coming in the fall. So more insight on our thoughts and our visit. Tell us yours, please. If you found this video helpful, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and let us know that. And join us next video at, you guessed it, Georgia Aquarium. As I stated earlier, I already bought the tickets the night before. I had no choice. Georgia Aquarium is doing timed entry also, and they have exhibits we have yet to see, the sharks exhibit, and we're really excited about that, and exhibits we've seen during a previous visit and are still excited about, like the penguins, the whale sharks, the gators, the list goes on. So join us please off the couch next video. That will be Saturday, back in Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks so much for joining us here at World of Coca-Cola. Thanks for going on this sugar high with us. We appreciate all of the views, the comments, the likes, the shares. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you so much for joining us week after week. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.